So meditation has kind of like flown the nest recently. I made a trip to the UK and I think I did it once and something that I've noticed is, first of all, if I get out of the habit, then when I go back in to meditate, what I notice is instead of the hour being really easy, what happens is 15 minutes feels like an hour and then it's suddenly super more challenging. The second thing that I notice is that when I get out of the habit of it, I find excuses why I can't do it. And the other thing is that actually when my life is, when there's more going on and there's more things to fit into my day and I feel a bit stressed or pressured because I've got so much to do, these are the days where I think I don't have time to meditate. If I meditate today, that's going to take up way too much of my time. When actually, in reality, like Kyle Cease always says, what's that great expression? If you think you don't have time to meditate for 10 minutes, meditate for an hour. If you don't think you don't have time for an hour, meditate for 2 hours, something like this. And he says that as well. Actually, that when he does the hour of meditation, what happens is that all the problems that he had or thought he had during that hour meditation, they all kind of just dissolve. And then all you're left with is what's important to do today. Like what's really fundamentally important. So for example, I know right now that if I do an hour meditation, I'm still going to be able to go and do the things I plan to do today. But I will be doing it from this really calm place where I feel like all of this stuff that's in my mind just kind of comes back into alignment. Because at the moment, there's a few different stresses coming up for me. Some of them are things that I have to sort out, like they're my problems or my challenges that I have to sort out. Others are actually people that I'm hanging around with. They're not really my problems. They're like their problems, but because they're sharing them with me, I'm aware energetically of their problems. So there's a couple of people in my life that are sharing, their problems. And obviously as a friend, I want to help them sort it out. And then I have whatever left of my own. And then I realize, oof, that's too much to take on this person's and this person's. Actually, there's 3 people at least right now, which I feel like I'm helping. And then myself, plus my coaching clients that I take care of. So, energetically, it's like a lot of sort of headspace taken up from worry. So what the hour meditation does is that I will just feel in my body all of the worries, anxieties, stresses, all this stuff. I will feel it and then let it out of my body. And once it's out of my body, just by sitting and feeling it, then I'm much more relaxed. I'm in a good space to tackle any challenges that I have to deal with. So this is something interesting that as soon as my days get more busy, or even sometimes when my life gets exciting, I go, I don't need meditation because I'm so happy. But the irony is then as soon as problems come in, I'm not in the habit of meditating. And then the problems feel a lot. So hearing myself say that, I think what needs to happen is to sit now and do my meditation. And but I wanted to share what's been going on. There have been days missed. This is, often when I start something like a challenge, it's like, 21 days, easy. And then boom, the days get too full and then suddenly committing to that is too much. And I don't beat myself up anymore. I can decide I'm going to do a challenge and undecide to do a challenge. It's like, it's something self-imposed and self-created. The only importance for me is that if I've made that decision, is to just observe, like, why did I drop it? Why did I mess up? And how is it impacting on me? Like, is it a good thing that I'm not meditating every day? Or actually, would my life be better if I did? And right now, I 100% know that even if my mind says, I don't have time to meditate, I've got to be over there, I've got to be with these people, I've got to be doing this thing. Nah, if I stay with myself and do an hour with myself, I am going to be more present to be with these people because I won't be so full of stuff. So, and I see it in other people too. I see people and they are really stressed, they're taking their anger out on the people around them or the children, or, you know, or not kind of getting themselves organized. And it's often to do with the fact that they don't spend that time reflecting. And then when they're around people, actually what they really need is to be alone. Then they're around people and they don't have the patience with people because actually they're frustrated with themselves because they're not finding that time for their own connection. So, well, yes, I must go take my medicine now, do my meditation. Medication. So yes, that's why I have had this gap, because that's what's been going on. So this is my confession time.